everybody. I think that I'm live. I am earlier than what I said I was going to be. I said I would be here around 2, and I am here at 1:30. Okay, I have comments up on my iPad. There's a couple reasons for that. I forgot my husband is going wood cutting today, and so he's taking off at 2, like 2:15, 2:30ish. And hi Christine. I hope you got your photo today of your feet. I already took mine. I'm gonna share it in a little bit. So he's taking off to go wood cutting, and he's been gone all day. We got tires on the car, and so I want to eat with him before he goes. So I thought I would just pop on here early. Yay, you did. Christine and I are doing, some others of you might be doing it, but we're doing Allie Edwards' Pieces of Us photo scrapbooking, memory keeping project this week. And that is fun. I got mine really early this morning. So I'm just going to chat for a few minutes and give you guys some updates while everybody comes in. The first thing is that I am really tired today. I've been up since 2:30 this morning. I struggle with sleep. I don't know, maybe some of you guys do too. I struggle a lot with sleep, and I staying asleep. I went to bed at 10:30 last night, and I woke up at 2:30, and I've never been able to go back to sleep, and now I'm exhausted. Hey, Gail. So that is something that's happening today. That's why I want to eat with my husband and get the kids fed. And then I have some computer work to do, but I can do that, sit on the couch and put on my new favorite obsession is watching Walker, Texas Ranger reruns. And so I will just binge watch that this evening while he's gone. So I had all these grand plans to film today and like get all my filming equipment out, and I'm just exhausted. I just don't have it in me to do any of that. So it's okay, another day. You know, sometimes you got to roll with the punches. So today I want to make a card for you guys. I'm trying to think if there's any updates this week. There's not a lot. My catalogs get here tomorrow, so I'm very excited. I have several boxes of catalogs coming tomorrow. And all of my Blessed to Craft ladies will be getting catalogs first, right? Tomorrow's another day. You just got to roll with it sometimes. I'm not good when I'm tired. Like my husband was like, oh, like he got up this morning. He's like, why are you up? And I said, I've been up since 2:30. And he was like, oh no, like he knew, like I'm not good when I'm tired. Yes, I'm so excited to get a hard copy catalog in my hands. And then everybody that is in Blessed to Craft, your catalog will come in your package this month. So I'm excited about that. And then I have more catalogs to order. And then I'll be putting in my pre-order at the end of the week. So I had to wait to do that, but that's okay. It happens. So those are the only things that are really happening this week. Make sure you check out the last chance list, the last chance product list, because those items are going fast. I'm happy to say that this bundle here will be carrying over. And in fact, next month, I will be using this bundle for Blessed to Craft. It was on back order, and I didn't want to use it this month, just in case it took a little bit longer to come in, but it will be in the new catalog. So I'm excited about that. That's what we're going to use today. What will not be in the new catalog is this designer paper. And I will be picking up a couple extra sets of this because I actually want to do some memory keeping with this this summer. Like I want to do some summer layouts with this paper. So I'm going to pick up a couple extra packs of this so that I can have it on hand, because this will not be in the new catalog. So that's a little bit sad, right? Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to make a card. And I have some pieces out already, and then I have some colors of ink. I've not really used this stamp set other than the sentiments, and I think I did one card with it. So I want to stamp this ice cream. I want to see how that's going to go, and I want to stamp these I almost said these sentiments, these sprinkles. So let's dive in and make a little card. So the first thing I have is I have a white card base, and then I have a Bermuda Bay layer, and I took like 1/8 of an inch off. So I started with 5.5 by 4 1/4, which is the size of the card base, right? And then I took 1/8 of an inch off, which is not something I usually do. I usually take 1/4 of an inch off. So you're going to see that it just has a very, very thin border of white. And then I took this Pool Party cardstock and I did the same thing. I did 1/8 of an inch off, and I used my little tiny trimmer actually to just sliver, like take a sliver off. I wanted a little bit more of the Bermuda Bay to show, and so that worked perfect. These kinds of trimmers that are like a guillotine are so great for just taking a sliver off. I do love this set too, because I'm glad it's gonna carry over. I love the little these little like dots. I mean, I guess that maybe they're supposed to be like, I guess they could be sprinkles. These are the sprinkles, but these could be like melted, like little dots, but these are great. I love stamp sets that have these because you can do so much with them. So that's what I have, the 3 layers we're going to start with. And this design that is on the Pool Party is from this set here. I don't have it on my magnet sheet yet, and I don't have it labeled. These will be in the new catalog, and they just add this this like stitched edge. You have to be careful with these. These will cut your hands, you guys. I don't know if you realize that, but if you pick them up by that edge, you can slice your finger. I've never done it, but I know somebody who did. And so I just laid this one on here, and then I ran it through my big shot, my large one. And it's not, I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh man, it's not centered perfect, but that's okay. It's handmade, right? So we're just going to use a little piece of this designer paper, and I didn't cut it yet because I want to just kind of eyeball this and trim this. I want it to fit within that. I might need to take a little tiny more off. Yeah, I feel like it still needs a little bit. I want it to fit inside that design. Yeah, like so. And then I'm going to grab my basket. So I want something like that. Then I want one of these. That's probably too big. I wonder if I have a smaller one. Or maybe even this. I want like a white shape. I actually think I like that. And then for the sentiment, I'm going to want one of my little tiny circles, my stitched circles. I think. So I want one of my really tiny ones. So let me just find those. I'm positive I have some in here. I think this is too big. I want to, oh, here's my little tiny ones. I also have this little dish here that has a bunch of the little tiny dies. It's dusty too. I probably need to clean that out. Okay. So I think that this will work. Not positive. Let's trim this a tiny bit more. So that was at 2 inches. I'm just going to take another 1/4 inch off. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, so let's go ahead and start putting this together, and then we're going to do the stamping, and there's going to be quite a bit of stamping, and I'm going to use the punch as well. Okay. So there's that piece. And then let's pop this piece up. And I already have some foam from when I was doing stuff this weekend. And we'll just use our liquid glue. So I'm going to tell you this, and then you'll laugh. I actually got this glue in my eye this weekend. Can you believe it? It wasn't serious. It wasn't a ton, but I was just like, I don't even know what I was thinking. I was doing stuff and it got on my finger. Hey, Bobby. And then I wiped the corner of my eye. We're all dealing with allergies really bad in this house. And I was like, okay, so I just got glue in my eye. That seems like not a great situation to happen. Okay, so let's add this. And then it can start to dry. Press that on there. And then I love that little peak of Bermuda Bay. Okay, so now let's do the stamping. So I need a piece of Whisper White to do this stamping. And I want to do like 3 or 4 of the ice cream pieces. And so we're going to do, I have Pool Party, I have Bermuda Bay, and then I have Blushing Bride. We need a block. My blocks desperately need to be cleaned. I need to pay Kayla to wash all my blocks. So we'll just put this in here. Now it's supposed to look, it's not going to be like perfectly solid. Can you guys see that? How the stamp just will give you that look. And then let me just get another piece and let's stamp the pink one next because it's the next lightest. Now I'm going to have to remember how to... Okay, so let's punch these out before I get... Okay, this is on the side. Okay, so that works. You know, sometimes with your punches, you got to know how the punch punches before you, like, stamp everything. Okay. And then we'll do Bermuda Bay, which I'm realizing now this is going to be it's going to be like a dark with 2 kind of lighter ones. Okay, so let's punch this again. Okay, and then let's re-stamp. This blue, the Pool Party, over on this side so that I can punch it out. Okay. So we have those 3. I think those are great colors. Hey, Sarah. And then I'm going to take this design. I think when I used this last time, remember I didn't know there was paper that went with this. See, and this is what I don't like sometimes about punch builders, is I'm going to have to punch both of those out, even though I just want the bottom part. Okay, and then the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to punch this like 3 times. And you could save these. I mean, that could be chocolate ice cream. But then what I'm going to do is take these and I'm going to add these layers. And so it's going to make this more sturdy and give it a little bit of dimension. So just like that. The liquid glue will help you line everything up before it before it dries. So just add that like so. And then it gives you a little bit of dimension. And then we're gonna take our cinnamon cider marker and we're just gonna get rid of all that white. The paper is white core, which means the inside of the paper is white. And so in order to make this look a little bit more pulled together, we're just gonna color the edges. It's those little tiny details that make your card really pop. So then let's go ahead and now the question is, what do we stamp our sprinkles? Because we want the sprinkles. So I think on the pool party, we can do the Bermuda Bay sprinkles, right? And then let's do Melon Mambo for the pink. And I'll put them kind of in the middle. This is so cute, you guys. I'm so glad this set is carrying over. Okay, so let's close that. And then for the Bermuda Bay, I am going to grab my Pretty Peacock. Now, this is a color that's retired, you guys, and the re-inker and the cardstock are already gone. And can you believe that I used the cardstock for Blessed to Craft this month? So the first thing that I'm hoping is that Wendy might have an extra pack that I can get from her. I gave her my Seaside Spray cardstock. In fact, I should text her today and be like, if you have any Pretty Peacock, please let me have it. This is pulling up and I don't know why. So I'm just going to put a little glue right there. And then the re-inker has already sold out too. So that's a bummer. And this might stay in my collection for a little while. Sometimes I do that because I'm just not quite done using the color. Okay. So now let's add this Bermuda Bay to my card base. And I've been using snail. I was using the last of my snail this weekend, and when I bounce back and forth between snail and seal, I have a problem because these Carol said, as a demo, where do you find the items that are already sold out? Well, you go to place an order for your club, and the system tells you this can't be ordered. That's how I found out, Carol, about the Pretty Peacock. I tried to order it for my club and the system wouldn't let me. It freaked out and was like, nope, sorry, can't be done. Cannot be done. Okay, so the white piece is gonna go there and then we're gonna layer, but y'all know I'm gonna grab my Wink of Stella. And when I use this Wink of Stella, it's gonna reactivate the ink and it's gonna smear it a little bit. And so that Pretty Peacock will mix a little bit with the Bermuda Bay. This Bermuda Bay is going to mix a little bit with the pool party. And then I'm going to wipe this off right here and then do the pink. And the Melon Mambo is going to mix with the Blushing Bride. And that's just what happens. And then wipe your Wink of Stella off. And when you place a $50 order with me this month, you get a Wink of Stella for free. Okay. Along with 2 my favorite card kits, which is exciting. Okay, so let's start. We don't need to do this on the card. We can add this piece later. Yeah, Carol, you'll just, when you go to put an order in, it's just going to tell you. I don't think that anything is listed really. In fact, Demonstrator of the year, you guys. I did not realize Pretty Peacock was one of the colors retiring. I was sure it wasn't. Like, I had it in my head. Maybe it's because I like it so much. But I just had it in my head that that's not one of the ones that were retiring. And so when the system wouldn't let me, I was mad. I was like, why is the system, I was like, oh my gosh, Stampin' Up! Why do they do this? Why can't they figure this out? And I was like, thinking it was like a system error. And then I was like, oh, and then I also had a customer message me and ask me if I could get them a re-inker because it wouldn't let them get a re-inker. And I was like, oh, those items must be sold out. Okay, so, well, maybe I'm only going to be able to do 2. I feel like it would look funny. Would it look funny if I went off the top? I know, me too, Carol. I wonder, would it look funny if I went off the top with a scoop? You guys tell me. I feel like it would look funny. Like maybe I should only do 2. So let me put these 2 on while you guys weigh in. Tell me if it would look funny. Or if it would feel funny. We'll bring the card back over. I think it would be fun to do them like, kind of like they were falling. Okay, and then let's do a sentiment. And I really love this one that says, "You melt my heart." Will it fit on here? Of course it will, because the stitched circles are amazing. And I ordered a whole nother set of stitched circles, and I am never going to stop using them. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. And I told Stampin' Up! As much. I sent them a message. I did a survey this weekend, and I said, I can't believe that you took away our stitched shapes. Okay, so I'm going to put the circle here. Let me see. Okay, so Laura said 2 is good. Julie said 2. Bobby said 3. And Gail said 3. Laura said, I like the 3, but then it feels like you would need a taller white piece. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like the white, you can see like that it like fits right on there. That's kind of sad because it's so, that Bermuda Bay one is pretty. But I think you're right. I think just 2 is going to have to be the... Then I feel like, is the circle out of proportion though? I know, Laura. Not that they really care about my opinion. You know, like, it's not like they're all running around now like, oh, like, she said she was upset. Like, let's put that back in the catalog. Nobody really cares about my opinion, but I did let them know. Sometimes it just helps to get things off your chest, right? In the kindest way possible. I mean, let's always be kind, right? What if I let it hang off the bottom and then it can hang off the top too? Like, would that make a difference in it being okay? I think that makes a difference. Okay, so let's add our white piece. And I want it to hang off the stitched part. Like so. It is the perfect sentiment. Lower the cone. Oh, that's what Christine said. We're on the same page there. Okay, and then let's add this. I do think lowering that cone was the perfect. And then let's add I'm going to go ahead and pop up the circle. And then let's add these white jewels. Every card needs some bling. I'm just saying. Okay, so that's the card. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. That is so fun. So then let's grab an envelope. And the first thing I'm going to do is put this little tiny strip of designer paper. There's no point in wasting this piece, right? It's too beautiful. Right to the back. Now I put a lot of glue on that because you don't want it to snag going through the machines. Okay, just wait, Laura. Wait until next month and get it, and you'll get free shipping and tax because you're part of Blessed to Craft. And this is what we're going to use next month. So just hold off. It's on back order right now anyways. So just hold off. And next month you can get it, and then you'll get free shipping and free tax. Okay, so then let's add Bermuda Bay. And I'm just using these little dots. Oh, I think something's happening with one of the kids. I know, that's what I'm here for you for. I do love this. So there's my envelope, and then it has that really fun strip of paper which matches the card, and then here's the card. Now I'm really glad that I tried these out. Remember when I got these? I think I said to you guys I was disappointed that it was like just a stitched image, like it didn't cut out. Like I thought when I was getting these that it like cut these images out. And so I haven't been excited that I purchased them. And I thought today, like, oh, I think I want to try them and just see, like, maybe they're better than I think they will be. And I actually think that they are way better than I thought that they would be. And then I love that little dimension by adding a couple layers to that. And the cone looks really good with this paper. I love that the paper just has that design so that you don't have to worry about it. But the stamp also has the design. You can stamp it and then stamp it in a darker color, and it will give you that look too. But I love it. Super cute card. So that's our card for today. I will have a video up for you guys on Tuesday and on Thursday. And then I shared an organizational video on Saturday, this last Saturday. Next Saturday, I will have another one for you. And then on Friday, I will be doing a walkthrough of my Project Life album for February. All of the things that I did in there for February, and I'm wrapping up March. So I will be back all this week with projects for you guys and ready to hang out with you. And I'll be back to my edited videos. So I know some of you guys prefer those over lives. If you're watching this on YouTube on Wednesday, there will be chapters on the bottom of the video so you can skip through. I probably should have said that at the beginning of the video. Guess if you get all the way to the end, it's not really going to help you. But yeah. So, oh, thanks, Julie. I am slowly working through the room. My husband and I are going to be building a new shelf that will go behind me in the next couple weeks, and I'll be sharing that with you. That's what I wanted for my birthday, is I wanted a new shelf built. So I get to do that. I'm excited because I get to help him with it. Like, we're going to do it together. So that will be fun, and I'll share the process with you guys. and the new way that will be organized. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and doing this card with me. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys later.